It's a nice little setup too, because we got the table.
I know, right? We can have a snack here now.
Yeah, look at a Slurpee that we can share, because we're cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Hey, how's it going? We were just having a private conversation, don't mind
So
us.
see your way into this video.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm Matt.
I'm Danny.
This is Southern California Comics weekly comic book video update review. In your email and Twitter.
Twitter, email, Facebook, Twitter, email,
A
Facebook.
laptop. A Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, you can actually watch like YouTube videos on your DS.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, check us out.
2DS and 3DS.
Can you play? Okay. Books. This week for you.
Yes.
Now.
Stuff came out, we're going to tell you about them. Some of it we liked, some of it we didn't, but thought we should tell you about, you know.
Looks like... Now I yawn, I have to pick a bad book.
Pick a book you haven't read yet.
Okay.
What do you want to tell everyone
I
about?
don't know. There's Savage Hulk, not to be confused with Invincible Hulk.
Yeah, brand new Hulk
Incredible Hulk, Indestructible Hulk, or Hulk.
spin-off.
I don't think it's a miniseries until they go, we're done, and then stop it.
Yeah, it's just Alan Davis writing and drawing a sequel to X-Men number 63?
Yes, when they fight in Vegas.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just doing a sequel to that book for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's always going to be this way.
That would be neat if all the issues were like, remember that issue? We're back. Like, we get Grey Hulk and like Smart Hulk. That'd be kind of neat.
That would be kind of interesting.
Yeah. But with no point of reference, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But art-wise, it's pretty neat.
Yeah, Alan Davis is pretty awesome.
And the X-Men co-star, it's kind of neat to see the X-Men without all their junk all the time.
The classic X-Men.
There's just like 8 of them, and that's it.
Yeah, really well illustrated. Hulk smashing.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about... I guess there's some continuity. But
Yeah, there's a call out to continuity, but I don't think you need to care that much.
like a reference.
You
like
normally don't need to care about Marvel continuity.
No.
You just jump in and it's like, crazy stuff's happening. It's cool.
So yeah, number 1. It's a number 1. I forgot to tell you it's number 1.
I didn't read this, but Batman number 32 is out. I didn't realize we're 32 months into the new 52.
That's
Actually
almost,
33.
Yeah, that's almost, what, 3
34.
years?
Yeah.
4 years.
I don't know. It's part of it's the end of Zero Year, I guess. I don't know.
Well, like
but
one more issue.
the cover is super cool. Check that out. I really like it. Like, this is what, it's very eye-catching.
Yeah.
DC Comics, doing some cool stuff.
Like covers.
Yeah. What you got?
This company starts with a D but ends with an H because it's Dark Horse.
Ends with an Arc Horse.
Yeah. This is Serenity, Firefly, Leaves on the Wind, number 6. This is actually the last part of the miniseries.
Yeah.
In case you didn't
Firefly universe.
know. I'm sure I'll be back in the miniseries.
Yeah.
A lot of Dark Horse stuff doesn't do, like, we're doing numbers 1 through 1,000. It's just miniseries after miniseries, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. For you Firefly fans out there.
Yeah. More stories, some new characters, some other stuff.
It's written by Whedon.
Yeah.
Which one? Jed or Zach?
Zach.
Zach Whedon.
Yeah. But executive producer Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
So he goes, I like that, or change that. Things like smoking a bubble pipe. So, trade coming out soon. I think it hits up.
Yeah. Okay over there? Oh, just some boxes. You know what isn't some boxes? This comic book.
It's shaped like a box, but it's not a box.
New from Boom Studios, The Amazing World of Gumball number 1. Based on the Cartoon Network show. You tired?
It makes me feel like this is boring too. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy.
I don't really watch Amazing World of Gumball. I like the animation style, it's pretty fun. I picked it up because it's written by a friend of mine, Frank Gibson,
hey,
of
that's
Becky
cool.
and Frank. It's super good. Like, it's really funny. It's about the main characters pretending there's a kid who's like cool because he drives a car. So they're like, we want to drive cars too. So they try to drive a car. And they're like, their dad duct tapes training wheels to the wheels, and
That sounds weird.
yeah, they're underage. So yeah, there's some really good jokes in this. Like, I really like it. I'm gonna keep reading it.
Humor books are back.
Yeah, it's good all ages fun. I really like it a lot. You should read it too. There's a dinosaur at the end.
There's a banana with a face.
There's the old disguise gag where you see someone in a disguise and you think it's the main characters, but it's just some weirdo. It's like,
I like that.
super funny. Good stuff.
Not for all ages. Saga.
Yes, it's out again.
Number 20. This cover, like in Transfer, just the way that balloon is shaded, looks like a real Mylar balloon. I looked in there for like 20 minutes. Not the nose.
It's a really nice cover.
Yeah.
Really
They're
great
awesome.
looking book.
The back's teal. It's a nice teal. More major plot points.
Yeah, I haven't read this one yet. Is it good?
It's good. Check it out.
I've seen the opening page, which is very explicit. Whoa, that's That's
I
dope.
got Danny's approval.
That's the best.
Yeah, this is just a really good book. You guys know it. You buy it a lot.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't, really just try it out because it's hard to fully explain it sometimes because I start going with the description and then I go, that's not what it's about at all, though.
It's kind of a star-crossed lovers on the run on opposite sides of a Star War kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's Brian K. Vaughan who does Why the Last Man and such, Runaways, Ex Machina. So it's got a really nice personality, really good dialogue.
Good universe, too.
Something really interesting happens in every issue, at least one interesting thing. So there's always a good hook, like, whoa, that's
one really important thing happens.
Yeah? Okay.
But yeah, check it out. It's important.
Yeah, really good plot twists.
Yeah.
Sex Criminals, number
Also,
6.
not for kids.
Came out, it was supposed to come out last week.
But then they didn't give it to us.
Yeah, we didn't get copies last week, but we have them this week, so check it out. It's the start of the brand new story arc. This will be collected in volume 2. Like the issue 6, pretty. I don't want to say dark because it gives it the wrong impression, but we're at the Casanova volume 2 point where like you kind of like things are getting serious. You're kind of feeling bad for everyone, but it's still like really enjoyable.
Yeah, that's kind of how this felt a little bit with a little more yeah, which is the only way to describe
like
scenes in a book without spoiling it.
Yeah, a little bit of a depressingness to it, like a melancholy. That's
melancholy.
Yeah,
but like funny melancholy.
Yeah,
that's never been described before.
Really enjoyable though.
Yeah,
still good.
We have number 1 trades. Try it.
Speaking of number 1.
Speaking of comic books.
Outcast.
This is Outcast by Kirkman.
And Paul Azaceta. Not to be confused with the hip hop group.
No, or just the noun of an outcast.
Yeah, like the X-Men, who appear in Savage Hulk number 1. Did you know that?
No. Is that on shelves today?
Today. This very week.
It was the worst week. I read somewhere that this is supposed to do for Demons of Possession what Walking did for zombies. I don't know if anything needed to happen to zombies, because they were zombies. But it would be neat to see a little more demon stuff and...
Yeah, demonic.
Stuff. You don't get this stuff too often, there's no rules, it's just whatever, which is why it's always boring. It's neat to see if they have hunkered down some rules and kind of, pave it, make it a little more fleshed out.
Yeah.
That's a book.
Azaceta's art, or Azaceta's art is really nice though. Really good colors.
Especially for a Kirkman book, there's a lot more going on in the pages than... Yeah. Walking Dead is very static sometimes, Yeah. There's like 8, 9 panels on here on a page, so it's cool. I'll check it out. It's a new number 1. It's a new movie because it said so.
It'll be a show eventually, I'm sure. Yeah. So get it on the ground floor.
Yeah. A collector's item.
Speaking of ground floors, which we're standing on, Superman number 32 is out, which is a notable issue.
All new number 1.
Yeah.
No.
It's the start of a brand new run.
Oh, yeah.
The creative team has shifted to Geoff Johns and John Romita Jr.
Yeah.
That guy from the Spider-Man comics.
Remember?
It's good.
Yeah.
Have you read this?
I flipped through it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, it is on point. And, like, I wasn't so sure about it. I haven't liked Geoff Johns' stuff lately, except for Forever Evil, but it's because it was kind of nasty.
Yeah.
The first thing I see in the preview pages of Superman number 32 is Superman punching a big robotic gorilla.
Isn't that the whole point of Superman? Is that?
Yeah,
he should always be doing that.
He should be doing cool stuff. Like it's really solid. Like it's not my favorite Superman book I've read lately. Like did you read the one where it's like Action Comics number 26, where he's fighting like a giant kaiju?
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's on some all-star Superman levels.
Yeah.
This is pretty good, and I want to keep reading it because it looks nice. It's intriguingly written.
It's a good I did read a couple pages, like the Daily Planet stuff and some of the Clark stuff.
Yeah.
Feels like a good mix of what the New 52 is supposed to be, while also echoing some of the old stuff.
Yeah. It's a good jumping on point.
Yeah. It
sort of lays out everything you need to know about Superman. Like he's kind of sad because he has to pretend to be Clark Kent, I think.
Probably.
And then he meets someone not unlike himself.
Ooh, like a lady?
Nah, it's a dude.
Like a gorilla robot?
It's a pretty there's a lot of ground that's being retread in this, like from previous Superman stuff that we've all read before. But it's kind of nice.
Kind of have to if everything's different.
Yeah, gotta want to reintroduce everyone to sort of the basic elements of Superman.
Yeah.
And he wears a backwards baseball cap for some reason.
Because Clark thinks that's cool, but it's not.
He does not wear it very well, to be
That's
honest.
a perfect example of Superman. Hey, what's up, guys? Clark, we don't do that anymore. Word! And then he flies away and saves everyone, so we have to like let him be dorky.
And it opens with a really cool twist on the Superman origin. Because it's someone else's origin, but it's exactly like Superman's.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a nice way of retelling it.
That's cool.
So it's like, hey, we're reflecting this. Like,
Well, that sounds like fun.
yeah, good start. I'm gonna keep reading.
Cool.
You should check it out.
Okay.
It's weird to like tell someone like you should read Superman because like duh.
You should pick up a book and use your eyes to figure what the words mean.
Superman shouldn't need my help, but sometimes kind of does.
Yeah.
But this is actually pretty good.
Okay.
So,
Totally.
yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I hear you over there.
Good, because I can't. Let's go do another segment about something.
I love other segment. Whoa! Those are collector's items, Matthew.
Yeah, because there's less of them, because I broke them.
This is true.
I almost broke the whole shelf. Let's
Yeah, careful.
Okay.
That
I'm getting
way.
used to my new surroundings.
You're so smart, good person I made up. These guys are pissing me off. I hate them. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't
I
know.
don't know either. Oh!
Hey!
Hey!
That was a private conversation. You gotta stop.
Jeez, come on,
Weird. I
guys.
was gonna do another segment for you, but I won't.
No, let's do it.
Alright. Just to punish you, we'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but the store was nominated for an EISNER Retail.
Spirit of Retailing Award.
That's why he gets paid the money. Yeah, so we were nominated at 30-some other stores worldwide. So
Worldwide.
we'll find out the week of Comic-Con.
We're one of the top 37 stores in the world.
The world.
The world.
The whole world. And some of the moon. So we will tell you Comic-Con weekend what happens.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. In the meantime, I thought talk about other Eisner nominated things.
That we sell in the store.
Like comic books.
Comic
because
books.
Nothing else is nominated by Eisner, like not like TV shows. Alright, so let's see. Jeez, where do we go? For best single issue, the Pizza Dog issue of Hawkeye was nominated.
Yes, number 11, which is the last issue in Volume 2.
If you don't know, it's an issue told entirely from a dog's point of view, so it has no words.
Yes. Just a lot of iconography.
Really, really well done. I can see why it was nominated for that.
Yeah, it's like just a really standout book
Yeah.
out of like all the cool stuff that Marvel puts out lately. Like this was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, someone was having fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to read.
Yeah, it's just a good book in general, but that issue apparently was one of the best.
Yeah, and it's an essential issue. Like something major happens at the end of it.
Yeah, it's not like a fun, because all those usually throw away, like, whatever.
Yeah, we just gotta keep gimmick going on, but no, it's a whole thing.
So, nominated, single issue.
Yes, for I believe best continuing series
Yeah.
is East of West from Jonathan Hickman and Nick Dragata, which is a kind of a post-apocalyptic western, science fiction western. It's really cool. Kind of a post-Civil War kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. People are trying to figure out their stuff
Yeah.
and be cool, but they're not, and there's robots.
Yeah, it's really cool. Really, and it's not like strictly a western per se. Like, it's not just like a western with some sci-fi stuff. It's like super weird, like super like kind of what's going on here kind of thing.
Yeah, the horsemen and all that.
Yeah. So it goes beyond its premise. It's not just like, hey, here's a cool premise, it'll make a great movie. But no, here's a cool premise and lots of cool stuff happening. There's like some Akira type stuff. Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a little robot boy kind of
Did you
thing.
know it was nominated for an Eisner too?
An Eisner
Yeah.
Award? What else was nominated for an Eisner Award?
I think for best new series or ongoing. Did we pull two books from the same? For best series, Rat Queens by Image.
Yes.
That's like 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Rat Queens is essentially a D&D sort of sorcery style book, but with 4 young ladies that are the cast, and it kind of has more like a fun, like a younger vibe to that. They're still casting spells, they're still going on quests, but there's a fun language and wording to it where it's not, hello, Sase, I believe I'll cast the spell of redundancy.
Yeah, it's kind of raunchy too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little raunchy, it's fresh. It's got ladies doing things.
Looks like fun.
Yeah, that was crazy. So yeah, it's a really fun book, really just enjoyable. If you like fantasy stuff, this is, like I would think maybe akin to like Skull Kickers would be somewhere in the same, like, they speak the same like language but have a different dialect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good today. So yeah, best ongoing or new series.
Yeah, they're very similar, but they're very, very distinct. Yeah. Also, best continuing series. Now Here Men, aka Nowhere Men.
Close.
This one's by Eric Stevenson and Nate Bellegarde. Eric Stevenson, who runs Image Comics, so he can put out whatever he wants.
Yep.
This one's really cool too. It takes like the idea of the Beatles, but applies it to science. So it's about this quartet of like this quartet of like really influential scientists in the '60s, and it shows them in the past, but also jumps to the present to sort of. It's kind of like the way you look at the Beatles now and you see the different paths they took. Like it's like that too for them. Like this guy became a recluse. This guy like disappeared off the face of the earth, kind of.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's supposed to be ongoing, but only one volume has ever come out. I don't know what the deal is with that. I hope there's more because it's actually really cool.
Yeah,
really artfully done too.
It got kind of slow with the releases and then stopped, so maybe they're just.
Yeah, and they solicited the following issue, the one after this, but it never came out, which is unfortunate.
Maybe they're gonna prep so they have enough time to throw them all out.
Hopefully we'll see more of this because it's really cool. And it's got the tagline "Science is the new rock and roll,"
which is pretty sweet.
So that's like your jumping off point.
From Best Nominated Writer, besides Matt Fraction, Kelly Sue DeConnick, which you know from many different books, including Captain Marvel.
Yes.
She did Ghost for a while.
Yeah, Ghost is good.
I'm trying to think of other ones. There's a lot.
Pretty Deadly.
Yeah, Pretty Deadly.
The upcoming Bitch Planet.
Oh, yeah.
So excited.
Man, there's a book.
But the one we're going to talk about is Captain Marvel.
Yeah, so you've been nominated for all of her writing. Captain Marvel really took off when she jumped on board. New hairstyle, new look.
Yeah.
Kind of try to make her sort of more like a Wonder Woman of the Marvel universe. Because really, I wouldn't say Marvel has like that woman like DC has Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like who do they have? Like there's like Storm. Like yeah, but she's like X-Men. Like well, there's like. So I think this is the answer to where's our stand-up female character in the Marvel universe. That's Captain Marvel.
There are a lot, but few of them like really get the prominence they deserve. And they finally did that with Captain Marvel, and we all decided this is the one we need to follow.
Yeah.
So.
And it really didn't take long. Like she took off really fast.
Yeah.
You know. Lots of appearances in other books. She had her own like mini little event thing.
Yeah, Marvel really got behind her.
Even has Ms. Marvel, quasi-esque sort of spin-off-ish idea versus structure. So that's probably why she's nominated.
Yeah, it's a really enjoyable book too.
Yeah, really fun.
Yeah,
fun action, fun adventure, different stuff.
Some nice Emma Rios art in that first volume.
Yeah. So.
All right, now for. Best graphic novel based on reality kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that's very specific.
There's a lot of them in the comics world. Yeah, The Fifth Beatle by, let's see, Vivek J. Tiwari, Andrew C. Robinson, and Kyle Baker. Forgot the names. And one of them is unpronounceable, so. This is the story of Brian Epstein, who's like the Beatles manager, and he was always considered the fifth Beatle. And so this is like a biography kind of thing. Like, really great art. Like
I didn't realize it was Kyle Baker until someone told me, "Oh, it's Kyle Baker art." Just like
Kyle Baker does like some of it, and then Andrew Robinson does the rest of it. They kind of collaborate on it. It's really great looking.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Kind of painterly style art. Like it reminds me of like something that like Arkham Asylum or any of those like late '80s like graphic novels where it was like super painted art. Like. It looks like it would have come out from like Epic Comics.
Yeah.
Or like Bill Sienkiewicz type stuff. Yeah. So if you're into the Beatles, it's a great book. If you're not into the Beatles, still good.
This is a good book.
I had two Beatles related things.
Right? These people are married. So
yeah. So you guys are mine are like thematically related. You're like married.
Like by the law
related in matrimony.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a word like marriagetically, which is not a word, kids.
Ooh, that's like a magic marriage.
Magic marriage. This magic marriage.
I need to think about my life. Okay,
what?
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Is my singing that bad?
No, just I got a lot of stuff to process. That's a new
you're
word.
Just like
that's like a new word.
Drawing new connections.
Yeah, and I need a couple of tacos and like, can I get like a jar of churros? Is that possible?
I don't think they come in jars, as they're not pickled. You're thinking of pickles.
No, like a Like a craft, you get like orange
Like
juice.
a pitcher.
Yeah, but with churros.
I'm for that.
Okay,
let's go get that.
Let's go find that.
Do you know a place?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go to the alleyway.
It's just an alley?
It's a dirty alleyway behind the store.
Okay.
Bye, see you next week.
Wait, those aren't churros.
What?